Mada malungit total mararvek laate Happy New Year. Dia katingel press conference sergi del al dakara 2025. Mau era bodomo le bodon tira anti emerita kadradela. Mbol bas kidang nungu edrel al tutaw.
Makapatulog. Ito rin tingaran Diyos. Anong itutan meron Akiordang sa mga sulim at tutara kitagis ang sisiap nga ikimartir ilansika. Akiordar seruba kay karoko ireng ang ngartiyang e ornitar ka makmantanga taratamatar ka man. Akiornitar ka ranong sereng ay kirokul tokoy nga agendal bulosaw. Ornitar po makantareng mapertigareng nga o ulela rokul tokoy raklangarap na. Nakingar madami ang mga sulim. Kirelay kiro kulurur, tiyan mamre karak, rakyat binitra, president. Ibang tiordang sa mga sulim reken nongil mamle makite Diyos, arokul na rawil rakaw. Arolem malamse, matiyakaw arolam malamsam. Akiti ko ngay rutoy ratingem na sa arokul tokoy at makanmaran muklungyaw. Makimrang asulim e umarang, wasikaw at Diyos ramam. Ikaw amang karangam, ikla karangam, hindi ka ngaral kinusong sarili. Nakingar madami, other city at press conference, lepor kaw. Imadir lang sa mga sulim e Diyos, other cycle agenda, onitar kaw mo banteriris mouth, morsilungin gusuran mo. Kitirikan mga madami, lopang kila. Tial Aldabera, press conference ra presidente, other Cecil inauguration ng Elmonira 16. Ornitar kami Diyos sa mo makaltanga Michael Balul sa imam. Michael Balul dar sa ngaran mera kamam. Tital kawas tias ulir. Itirikal ki monitor protection ortir ma protection ra lumam sils. Michael Rokul la plan el tirel sils mo makrara ra. Lubagi nga madami o dar sa ikeluryor nuliyok sa mera ministers. Emere nga suli merubangan lo sa ikakita milkat mo. Mamakaltangat. Ang aruel kung ngitan niya Diyos asalungin basuran mo memlutal anoin. Artir malkatinyo nga sila ikiltrual. Ilkamil starira lastir. Akiman Diyos lang sa mga suli may unitar ka mo pang kamamin murang ang tilasils. Sir nga rakaw pulong at tikay karatamatara ka man. Mamungulo mo otang sa umring ang saw lamrang di korakaw. Hindi nga rin Diyos sa tambangan, maitaw rin. Amen.
Amen. Chulang에 너도 스리더라 에메리타라 angnu kita mal lombrar sel wasa kita angal tangat tel belu lagado Dios sel belu mga yang among mang I think ang last official press conference kita akmadera sa betul to kay gel unofficial mandi last minute kada maru nandi for dialog ang otro matal kabalmente gid. Yeah, of course el alme long evalurio kita momu orse long otro ang erul kabalmente mang otro len sokan utial teal mal mo merenga sula mosus na ibadul maraklay robukul belaw pilong biraklay mar masil belaw President Hokons Paules marugul senators merenga sula regal na merenga lewara kal takalorior dirigal Speaker Anastasio marugul delegate sa malirigan merenga sula regal na merenga lewara kal kidat makalorior ma governors leitors mar bekla other belaw langara blur ngayan morhot charigi mga raikra blur belaw relal seeds kita mal dirigan utial teal mal merenga sula la media lo bangyat ngayon wasing bebirata mga regel uktip kaysa morol press conference maygal regular kung mal di may mang clow tutel la inform da boy mang clow tutel la ngara al mga ringi mak merenga sula Mr. Clay Lilay madiri ka nawak no suy ng arterial al sils kasi sa Island Times tiabelaw ma TMC okay mo sulang al legion gide obangedra al tuta of course Vice President amno dibus ang North Island maganda di ngarang nungul gira la ngalgel marawurul emelat kartira al sils di arterial obangeda Minister of State Minister Aitaro Tira Minister of Justice, Vice President, Minister of Justice, ang artiang Attorney General Rangil, ang Minister Victor, Mafe, Minister Obiang MPII, diri ang artia Minister Tmatul, Super Ministry, Minister Jenkins, Education, and Minister Werbelau, Health and Human Services. Of course, ang artia Chief of Staff. Kotrul, Happy New Year, marabek other belau. Last Wednesday New Year, kata mali mereka sulit adios sa kumala seng ngora mal mle elak le aigal holiday sergit. Oy, mlania asesel accident hindi kumala se it's one of the lowest. Kumala se rada mle responsible. I think more responsible. Oy, tera milil ndit siya driver tir. We want to encourage people to always be safe and buckle up. So, idiri kala amal to kay gale inauguration ng activity mga adiri kala katelira adruk mal mo. Kailangan alakla. Anyway, control and so congratulate Governor Miss Rablu ngayon later sa Rablu ngayon newly elected. Of course, swearing in at Marcel 2000 January 1st. Dirigal Governor Roberts Speaker Ramel adal olbi rablilio congratulate tertira uk peser government tertir el dirigam nom yada Marcel January 1st. Ya elira 2000 procede del mo witness Marcel uk kom yada peser government blura angartmau so the congratulate Governor Ngiraiwet madirigal speaker kumangay maradala olbira ablur ngartmau. Of course kita dirigam dino se over the holidays semlari al no sé del saingeri besides salaries semlar al sel milsaudra sel election ablur ngartmau ngamir sel plus S. Magda mal di onitra adra blunga ngart malo se mol mangarabud era al sit secure sit sirtir ndi selu kung il aisel se driving ase al mol maltang mol di every 20 days ngari senkyo se del di plus S I think one of the things that we're reminded of is se aktabgala mitching government sel lamaltela adal mo senkyo se agot cloud tutel magadamral encourage our backladder at now, promote all the swill, and let the democratic process take its place. The regal so otherwise was earlier this week. Some of you were here. Kadamle uknose del Lorero Miguel Agoro State, the Ministry of Finance, I'm not the visual check and Moragoro State real sell first 5 million out of the 10 million and loan and more Blue Agoro State. We do have a busy week coming up. Batoka blue mel dingar gid ang area rokoday matang wise minister. The blue mera inauguration or gidra ilal mel 12th constitutional government and momura January 16. Kada la urola mangela TMC mangarel belau ma arbekal broadcasters mutiamo broadcaster the live. Of course, tiadi moringira ang runmud. Sel official swearing in a president, ma vice president, 11 o'clock. So, murura sa programa umura o erse. 10 o'clock gida stata igel seating maradal mesois sel processional magada toni tradra blulo se by 9 o'clock yadaral bedul sei. Diradrol bil al mutro umura o erse. Trigema o session mo tigel mo meser tigel adrol bil dirigal una se tigel mo mula session tir by 9 or 8:30 I think tigel determine the kada most clear scenario temela la read and make sure sel 11 o'clock kada ngaro mangyadal by so kung tale by the minister tale tigel ministers matala dimo update read paik mo tele sa ministeriet matul balomul kam kora di update tigidra to kora tourism kora di any other things you want to share.
They said when we December, we ended the year with 56,184. Jakas wakal orang mo sang dalam kyun di sige daw amle ang pergitan. Man ngil wara ay siling sige daw December ndre kulun mo lagi daw quantas supply. So domes lagi lo ora quantas en Desde December el total up to now med 200 tul adam na sueva. Emle average sa lomo la flight nga 50, gogil mas at mga 60, 70. Last flight emle 100 in 100 out. Kuram hat promising sa gid route. Ngari umrule la president el mora gidali Australia nga mid February. El mo muda dur tire dire kal promoter ventre adra PVA. Andre also the announce was the dulo mangela United ongoing. Few weeks back nga Zoom president Minister Obiang mga minister udulo ventre executives sa UA. Partner gidra Sojits. Yang anya bebira partners direct ongoing discussions lo ventre. Will make sure sel flight masweb next summer. Hopefully lomo ra dia kasi subod middle ak malo ngarang hindi once will finalize the gigit al dadu and say they'll expect hopefully next summer and morning direct flights na rital Palau twice a week si maganya patol asim lende kadal asim ra okya nga ra syabal may hindi kal magangi sir rogil portfolio ra sweb kal sko gira UA mo ra syabal may to ko ni Brigel gidel Blura Europe, Middle East. Any connecting flight ng UA marunong Star Alliance as el connect through naritan Palau. Intera kora umil ice lang na mokmedal since COVID ul dia ka direct flight sa Shabal May. So far the president kita kora umil ice ra. Gidel skogel nga niya gid man hapil. Oh, answer.
Minister Jenkins, did you want to share?
I'll try not to bore you with a lot of numbers here, but I just wanted to inform everybody that one of the weaknesses and one of the problems we've identified earlier in our schools is our students having difficulty with reading. As a result, we've implemented 2 different reading programs in the elementary levels and 1 in the high school level. And we are seeing results. Every single elementary school has seen a significant improvement in their students' reading levels as opposed to other national norms. We still have a way to go, but that's a real good sign that our programs are functioning well. The teachers have learned how to use them, and the students are taking care of them, and they are showing improvement, which is what we would say appropriate to the developmental levels where they should be. Since July, across the board, our average students have increased their reading levels by 4 percentage points, which is very good. That's the good news on that. The other news is we still have a long way to go, and as a result, we want to continue with the programs, and we'll be bringing in at the beginning of next year Peace Corps volunteers who will be specialized trained to assist our teachers to even use the artificial intelligence from those schools, from the tests, so they can even improve the student scores even more. So that's a good thing. Would you mind me talk about the lunch? We also want to let everybody know that we are going to be providing, in cooperation with the state governments, with the Ministry of Health and Human Services, we'll be providing hot lunches for all of the elderly and homebound people in the villages. That'll be done starting
outside Corona.
13th, right? Thank you.
Minister Werbelo.
So lang malungit ito Mr. President lalang aktiyang tugon ni adra media. So lang rate al Oy, dik kura ito na ikel blaldo Minister Jenkins, sel program expansion or sel meal program ra aging center, all the age center, kita madangelo sel at timing wal dil pretty much hindi radal nga oriora sa biir access sa the program. Makada mayroong udol mo sa biir l'Oriolo Interior State Government expand sa igid meal program and mora babal daw ma ayol daw. So kada ko Wagel Blaldo Minister Jenkins tentative start date January 13. Al follow sel schedule ra school masel kukul si sa school and sa biir el continue sa igid program maktira ng tete ala mereng asula la Minister Jenkins sa MOIL ko ngay makada kauklet may mga pokerte the program meaning those pa igal wumra school el prepare igal and then a state government sa kung ngelo no sergid el deliver el morabili trigay el participate the program. So for now the must start a homebound e magagogid lo mesra a program masing is there a need to expand to others el ngara community. So kada merenga sulir vehicle adal involved letya atang ko gagre to ko hindi tiya malkrual nga suwil mar adana blue to ko ni to ko aging kada madangilo sa to ka adalo sparingi makata mayroong udal mo malisay direct sa the update to sa last year December dorim na sa baedel el gut maklisel ribbon cutting ra lab extension ra Palau National Hospital. So pwede nga earlier at media si ilmo mesang mal closed space kung madingil was part tara planning the malas will always improve regal services ra hospital of course at ra awgurul the equally important at ra diagnostics makara pol sa baed el mo bato el malang diagnose raktirar so sa part sa igid kora planning lab extension edakal din stopper say egal community health center sam direct kal nga niya plan lomes la sa makalada bot better equipped pa egal community health center and bol talgibel arung la services sa provide so sam la open kada magagogid furnish ringilo laba vessel equipment takal maninga sa igadi akal biotaral and if it's a need we need to prioritize mora get probable sa el stock up per sa igid il vessel lab korat mayroong ito ay sa for now el alblal open tial ako taklol lab para Micronesia region clinical lab medical lab mang kada direct lom dasura potential low sparingil or regional public health lab mura tona dirgid FSM potentially RMI hindi kaya direct gilid lomes a planning gilid ongoing el project sa hospital ato dingelo sa igel maklol equipment oxygen plant tial air conditioning unit ay ongoing kada diri ko mangi rapid mo mutolom ato ra hospital rogir kada dingelo sa one remaining challenge igel ko Marcel ato and so adal magut maklise wala bodom tae wa furniture mabit madingelo sa direct kalkurangan niya concerns complaints sila sa malmuuta equipment hindi ngora so adal el mga tmokra rear sa lungil talet-telen mablabel makadamagut makliya mars mu replace ay gero kuil equipment nga alsel so ay kaya ongoing mapending ay kaya gidil plumbing mabesel simra mga sparebra hospital alsel Michael ay kaya pending direct sa dalawa ay sa kata anticipate el malara besel hyperbaric chamber early this year. So hopefully, if not the end of this month, in early February, ang yakmer the SL hyperbaric chamber. Kita mo tingin sa existing el hyperbaric chamber kita amlamo okay mara ka arigil. Mararing am ledi commission ding kita malmol blow sparing hindi ka ngod. Makada maring asuli ra partners kita sa diverse alert network. Lo sa edalorio lamentary ra ko procure tagi del BSL hyperbaric chamber ak madingya minister mutul sa mal club tutalel lo nga sal len direct impact ra to ra tourism diving industry mal lo spera ngil equipment ma train dal adal in case nga niya accidental related mura omal albakla direct الغدو سبيرينج la treatment ra wound تقوني ترجل السماء السوغال direct it's a big advantage for us ra hospital kung ba is equipment hyperbaric chamber so kudo mesra at the earliest March or April igida mo sa installers igida ba is hyperbaric chamber adi kora last so adalo maklat karingi kada kora mesra increase ra cases ra gastroenteritis so symptoms awa baadi lama adal mel smell kora omud ma kada dolingit la se boda karigik ra prevention hand washing specifically lingit la beklado se boda karigik malimra chloralm stay well hydrated gila lungil iway well rested basically basic preventive measures kada prevent ngidil raktal togunia akora raktal maula stomach issues since ako ba may koralas the press conference at the government di ko rin asuli ra rokul partners sa MHHS to ko niya clients marsme ra hospital madirect kami rokul ng tema president other olbil of course ako naman rin asuli ra partners sa bilateral partners direct tiria ul mal to kanges sul mera ministry gid to ko ni Miguel ma Taiwan ma Asyaban ma Australia ma India قدولين تسد ظلمول من الدو مورا بأس الرق ما بأس الغابلمنت ظلمول من الغاين يسير جيل الله هلدرا قبل وقت سولان
Chula ministere. Le kuntelta le gura asuliste al minister serogui. Le mral waisese luk pesel ude minister werbala o setigal mutel mora hearing rogu and mutel mora reconfirmation process. Mang nga oram nombre kara November mtiga ukmora January 16. Hindi kadamral mrenga sulera adrablu. Nesokal gora di update ra adrablu. Utrule gida amdengin wasya atogora sisibla adrax adrablu belau is a continuing and an ongoing problem. Though sikrola sa kadam kara mlingit tiger rogul amerseltial system. Mumlani cell executive order really cell coordinating border management unit mo permanent اللي قد ملتقيني واسا يقال سوم قضاء الأقرأ تقرأ درخ سندي قد سيل دي بلا بوليس alone نجري include the customs immigration labor airport ما دريق المينستري هذا because كده ما post office ما post office mang akti wala di mo update was since August there's been 11 past kaya sa adrablu langara outside the settlement singaram kada mat chika clear well we know tara si sebla la yaklalo aga skogin may makadamral mrenga sulera cooperation or other mral de other monday I know it's an inconvenience sel the ding we want to keep Palau safe, we want to keep it safe. Makadamral mrenga sulera adra blue gilse mrenga sulera adra customs and McLaren did program ter okkargid and doing their job. So I think get congratulate tira mrenga lurerir and I think it's a reminder to us it was maybe we need to move to smisi ital some of the things that we believe was next government needs to do tial urbelara tora drugs. We need to increase the penalties. And they are saying girel amok msisi governmental seize all assets mala igel anything that is related to we need people to understand was tiada gadil tamala galos pe magalor tral morat ata material other ogulos pe tamal trier material community lang alsel so it really takes all of us the legal agencies that black mention trial important information lang atrablo may makbrasula atrablo reaching out and sharing information lang siya cloud to tell of course kada mga sulit partners outside I'll help atara pladesanga sing malin na increase idisir adara sinal also subay klalo sa blur belaw. And as you know, ngani sel executive order using directive amle direct anything al over authority certificate del ladrango del blur ngal sera blur belaw al mo through NSC to do a further check to really evaluate what are these people here and what are they doing. El kadam namo say there's activities el tegalungira gira la security rabluat. Mikit gara threatens la security rabluat threaten la aklangara na kita mang kada merasamal close ayer rogul tuangal and the zero to close to tell us para cooperation at rabluma will information from them and help get and make sure kada serba akla. You know, one of the things el direct al southern mamadorado al bill gira la say Maigal fines, let's increase the fines. Kadek taigal fine for tigal other lola baigal masoism, and let's designate at least half rege and more drug rehab program. Because one of the things that we need to start doing, I say, tigal other masoism, how do we help them to get out of it and get back? To reduce the demand. The other thing I think we need to do, Minister Jenkins, is more programs in the school educating kids on the dangers of drugs, and that's something the Ministry of Health and Human Services have to increase the awareness and more other bloom at among the say ayang ngara talmalel and mora especially mora aygal their young minds and the permanent damage that it creates. So timna swadal shera yeyi de mrenga sulera adra mrenga lurere and happy new year. Oh, Minister obi ang kamo. Me omne somil de mo adultero.
President kamsulang maluwil tutaw le ko marbekla adama tukunir adara media lawangget. President takti motolo era arbekl ministers. Merenga asule mera selguk neklaw mera raum osnge mera kamam. Raw ulel tial administration ra 11 al government. Manglaw sa pamamal kaldamemel cabinet ra kaldamem ra igal marakol lewara kara administration ra. Dire kal agi somamel wiser kau material ko pesel el elected el official sa kau ma vice president elect ma material senator sa mar delegate sel lilu tel mengil tel guk mosur ba el leader gidra atuel bel government gidra success dio maklak luasing kamamal agi mo mregara at tema madol tirakara alkuk milgat mo krela lilep ng governmenting sel mga odra January 16 moral mo waging alem makamamakuk maral tuwa ba artial government agi di yung klat yo lingit luasing mo dia kat sa maman merula uror ngara galdro alalgim ngari Endi gimadetaes el samariar el valentilo nga seu in any way we can. Es el clamariar lol nga seu adire lo langit el wasi. Agidir kamal samariar sa mamal loba mideng roguy el mu tel sur vertial tuel cabalmente maktingul mom edersey ya ol batabla amal mol malngarkaw ma tirigalguk mo PSL dala Senate ratu el government sulang kau ma adara Senate lul bangeme kan former kamamara aigal poster kamam ndimne gidi dia kamal sa mamlonger el ay lelegi mol mutokoy lahat sa mamlo tirak ra next week.
Sula Minister Obia. Hale waktu nga ulan Minister ada medium lo kloger agere. Ay.
Malungil tutab. Tangon. Okay. Musubes en Bral kwa toka kere kwa maendra 11 government tamang. Wala lora la minister obi angi. Then say questions. The quick question minister obi ang oy ka-mention na siyang momre ka temira next week mada sa promise ang la following year hindi kukti klama dengir ka regan nga sa urior mal klabo tel departure lounge ki dara airport di all this time do mesra al set tel kuk arrival ang mal korati ka kuramil kol ke kora ngaria kora plan already in place el improve se al ubeng adi ngil se out das was hindi malmol device
Diam sulang elea tilagi del area ra airport malmut el bebil gemne partara plan el sel la volmerega TLBS el facility gida terminal gida me que del renovate el improve semle base ra aigel guk mle omsube ra au revenue ra era covid di sera botura covid en muablo el kosogo de la revenue gida ma el apartra plan din dirada generate enough el revenue el mosube del motmok la ila agid el renovation ma improvement ra restra del guk mutal terminal
a funding regal improvement ang melo giusel PIAC Corporation alo ang nga national mo.
Girel nga Pia Corporation, girel nga sel share gida raw revenue. Siya share gida ma PIAC, girel two over there sel, jump.
Mr. President, kam na mention at ate gidel increase ra to ra trucks gida maralo kami sa igal last especially December beginning of January kura tukol atam na muti lola ba trucks so sa airport a question agirel sel kakamne mention ra sa awan ra priorities so amelomis ra change sila el rule fine and mutual man mo stiffer than what it is now agera wase right now ang sel maximum penalty sa sumong mode ma other sel lakal with ng felony class ARP whichever is higher at 20 minimum at 25 years maximum 50 years ikagidali fine nga up to $1 million and the correct me if I'm wrong and if it can be clarified tirgal adal most tirgal adal ang el bulul mel tir ola bay gal klal me akoral ate kal surba at time ka to all really sector matamaral seng mani impact ringi alu bang malmal malbay siya ungero nga tirgal alak alwin dire kal ada sab el surba wonder ra kel sel time el sanga korta etto bada ngani agora udasol girel sel even mal 25 years they wonder their siya mal di kakadebal time ngani udasol gora mo change sel ubeseng effective as of now
Term sa AG.
El asel got el gering gire la imprisonment term el arada moslit akorta sentence still saying al 25 years and 25 years sabil ngani conditional set to serve at 10 years or 15 years sa restal nga gikarong la mila sel kuk lang nga gikarong lit en kuk mo o sabi en kuk sel imora part ringi ako kumara parole ese kuk la control ringi parole bol sa gidan mo sa ringi luwaseng wonder to serve a one-third. May like application rar ada mura parole board, it tamala recommendation rar adra jail, officer AG, officer by MOJ, mura parole board, it tira moringa we aige, moringa hearing a parole board decide was it tamakarang to serve il two after say gidal one dur when diak. Most regel drug cases sila ko talapla ading diakal tobag. So to consider I guess ngil behavior tiral nga na jail. Mo ko kukul mutol mo nga hearing ito. Mura so mura parole ala ka ada di continual service el temel mo cellphone barya is given by the court. Na insira ka gera ang
Oy, kamlain sir sa gidel waseng sa el surra ako ta sa el sanga suman 25 years and sa el sanga 10 years and imprisonment el surra kalbos ya arrest amura parole probation. Oy, mela su mo ay sembal gula sen surra 10 years and sa el di surra 3 years mura parole board as il release niya. I mean one door there's el tel one door that 25
one dur that
years.
25.
25 years. Si umum das yung effective way keep partigal adal darak sal ubeng teme men ngara HS office kamlan mutun mesang critical adal menam dal karin malbendia.
Oo, nga repeat offenders. Mar adal blood revoke a parole or tier because it actually the two of them mutul mo involved either at tomalangol at talamal malubet tal mutul di drug offenses.
The last question ni President Telgenel Tokora drugs kukutem sa kalik sa nga ya question tira sel Tokora K9 nganyawan da case recently where tulus pera regal bilis sel mula drugs nga baget sa at matastober tiga drugs hindi alak alwide sel gel sa Tokora K9 na kora dir kapto ka questions in terms of effectiveness like K9. Dia kaliak budget ra Ministry of Justice el mo take care K9 matidos pa regular budget ra. Ngaringi ako raul das el prioritizer se al ubegel ngaringi el ang alos pa ablabulis effective enough without that.
Yeah, otro también asula adram regel. Of course, me help regel rabuli bilis. Edrigal at the same time at Edrigal funding el veterinary care bilis. Digida umbasara budget ra Ministry of Justice it's increased over time. So it's just a matter of allocating the resources ra within the budget ra Bureau of Public Safety make sure ang magatmok lamang kadamla malawara director sa tia priority it needs to be taken care of. Kumra la increase our number our bulis ang arsem tanamo Giren one el bilis, ma one el handler. That was an important part para Giren Marul. But direl nga songs are bulis, so that's another challenge that we're having. So direl remind them saying we need to continue to increase our salary our bulis, but resources and more Bureau of Public Safety. So that's definitely what we need to continue to work on, and that's why. Ngari said 10% increase our salary coming again in October. So because we need people, skilled people, and malclo resignation or other demo resign we need good people, and we need to be able to pay them wages that will keep them here.
So hindi to regel ngari existing budget diri lang.
Yeah, of course kita nga supplemental malsumang Nung sa kada mo aska supplemental.
Question na ko Minister Erbalawa kura direct wrap up prayer mlani aldo dol kedel step down facility da ay kagi dari hospital sengkora wang aras tarus seringi if you can update us on that.
So lang ra malungil kere lay. Kita matingin sa katulingit supplemental last year. Unfortunately, mlodakal sa betel musay. So, fortunately, nga niya one grant CDC mlako ngayon sa betel uspe funding ilorur tersay. So where we're at now, kadang rapid process. Lagi na matingin sir adal mo tra transition facility, dakal necessarily al nurse malub to toktang, then dakal would provide a medical care. So luck always in February, yung mumre ka bidding period, yung mo sa ilan sila gilbid, yung mo start nga adal mo wall caretaker, tirigal mo special transitional facility. So hopefully as early as March, kita na mo sa Pedro Special Transition Facility. Hindi sa igit yata ko ramil ngilingi. Ngote ka local funding sa Eden May. So, katam lo siga grant, luckily nga niya grant na CDC. Alam na ko ngay, so, in fact, al wiga katam rura allocation sa igit al BSL grant, al award na So, we're looking at this week plus 45 days and then mo sa Eden mo through our bidding process, curagal services mo o order to say the transition unit. So hopefully as early as March, kita mo sa lesal open, fully open.
Mention na CDC, Minister, kura to kay dali information being passed around the social media, masa the PSL, possibly PSL virus, malgina la, kura nga rin itang nga niya ko information na blam ngal gida lalo bang another fake news that's being pushed around.
So far ang kwatil ka tangay alert talgira la unknown malubang BSL virus dito tingil at time sa igid el norovirus al wal cause yagid el gastroenteritis direct el aldo mesara increase our travelers el may yung gila di mo korigik practice ay preventive measures. Direct tara ako the monitoring is bird flu. Lakal with ang ailing idilis niya first bird flu related death na marigil. Kita matingin lo sa cell ball winter marigil ang mo ball to kay gidil respiratory diseases kita to kara adult travel between bela marigil. So again di continue monitor. Again number 1 pwede karigik practice ay preventive measures, hand washing, ay tilura earlier. But so far, ang kwatil ka kamal indication, say we're seeing anything but the increase sa gastroenteritis, sa weekly surveillance sa hospital. Sulang.
Kwadi alert tagi damlame Minister Udoy mlaya kural sun dimlame. They book highlight rase in this last year 2024 kadamle implement sel asakuda system Minister. Umralo sa will help controlling our borders. But just to give you an idea how much the system is used, 19 million entries so far on the system in 2024. Of course, the increase customs revenue that increased by 19.7%. Good data helps us do our job better. So far, 292 people use Asakuda, and now you can make online payments. So, part of modernization that Customs is doing, and I know, Minister, you can share some of the other plans. May malak niya dis el dimra laktiong lang. Minister, obiang amla onitra on your behalf, Raset Olmol.
Thank you. Apologies for being late. I was on a call with the Asian Development Bank introducing our new consultant, short-term consultant, who will arrive on the 18th for a quick assessment. He will do some initial reviews and set up for a longer-term contract to assist Customs with trade facilitation improvements, reviewing the Customs Act that we have before Congress now, see if we can enhance that initiative. But also, we spoke to him just now about improving the customs operations at the airport to deal with the drug issue and narcotics. So this is someone who is from Australia, customs, has a lot of experience in both these areas and very known in the region, having worked in PNG, in Vanuatu, and in Tonga. So we're very happy to have this guy come in and help us with some of the initiatives that we're working on. So these include on the border, changing the setup of our bureau to have common officers for immigration, for customs, and biosecurity that will allow us to staff the different activities more fully with the same amount of people or slightly increased. We are bringing in technology at the border so that we can do non-intrusive scans, which is like x-rays and scanners, so that we don't slow down the tourists when they're coming in late night on these flights. We are actively seeking new dogs for the drug program. This consultant, by the way, is also knowledgeable when it comes to dog programs, and will also be able to help us improve our programs there. So we are implementing several new activities to strengthen our presence at the border, our effectiveness at the border, and also on a policy base, so we can also improve how we promote trade and other policies such as energy when it comes to customs duties on particular things like batteries for solar panels or electric vehicles or things like that. So we are thinking ahead, trying to prepare customs to be able to manage these sorts of improvements going forward. So very exciting time. I'll be volunteering for the ministry after next week, and I'm available to meet all of these consultants that we're lining up. But my team at the Ministry of Finance, Director Tarkong and the others, are on the job, and they're fully capable of moving these things forward. So thank you, Mr. President, for letting me share.
Sula.
Yang ako na schedule next week events mo baka nota ko sa wala mo happen. Stuff. Thank you.
Man masulang tilal gada ngawak le kata atra kami tira midiara inauguration marung ko kura ka atra nga solo ay sarabway di tiaway tele del direct low ay sa trigel ko kodang sa tial press conference rel al tutaw next week nga ongyo alurior waigel baldo president yang ngaring isel inauguration ceremony morning nga ngarulmud direct al morning nga oliviu larapway mang motov da scheduler sel bolol tov nga dala minister tmutul mar other kuya maldong dollar tirel me attender sel inauguration ongingil se sel kapsenge ngaring ya mob longur el merigi daro kuya other Palau matrigel okay kara president el moringi la national gym se mo umura elol melklo kara kapsenge mong direct el moringa spillover area el mura irong parka man sa pilar adal direct el morsay direct el naringi sel le proclamation el blel sayang nga president ra tan nombre kal Sunday el niya girel sel national day of prayer se mo kotulurior liu el kapsenge labuy lara tutaw. Yeah, direct el motto of the invitation el morabway el girel segi del National Day of Prayer. Kata direct el wasel na inauguration er sila 2021 eng suadar ngal kala skula direct el ball part tial inauguration mo absorber ngilet tiaklol event el girel akuk o moderator matletele la pelwad ma el al maral melong walurior el mo inauguration direct el mo olongulay el regular class dear sensei mar adra ministry mal encourage ang al school to take part al attend ra inauguration ceremonies or sales idiret morsay direct el mo nga program el kuklo bolorurigi PCC al mo opener sila assembly hall al sabirang al school el mo ngi o mesra live feed ra inauguration or say yang ang isel mo ba sa lol takarar adal mo rang rulmud asket sila mo to tarar adra MHRCTD.
Sisa tegal kali nga kata kapal question at kay kaltemir. A question sel odo mesra number at tegal adal lam determine la set undesirable aliens tegal dal namo da kasi invito mesois para Palau lang ngayon pumestring
More than 500.
oh in mga for sa last nilo reporter ko HL 441 ngaringit tirke tirak katal esala lemsay na ringil require review ra national security coordinator el ngaringit tira ngaring clear say because of that in other words chella namo Nanya ko ram naman niya effective result. Niya lumay kang di base cycle ko previous cases sa lang.
Yeah. Harap sa AG eh. Alista lang mo kaniya AG eh.
Oy. So lang yan, isa list ako yung mga tmok ni officer AG Lavantier ada immigration, ma labor, ma officer NSC. Sel BSL directive l'ultima president simle effective ra December 18.
After alista blan.
Oh, a few days later, alis tam le tuwa yeah.
Okay.
Sa BL nga rin nga baby la, anding kalel boring al mutol bato kal tuwa.
Ay nga mesa tablo nga kal nga rin lakal within the criminal case at tira bela upat nga yang clear say that's what I was asking. Say maybe na more say. Anyways, question na ako related na mo minister mo to sel.
So let's just be clear on criminal cases. I think it has to do with national security, AG, customs, immigration, NSC. They're all looking at many different things. Also, the frequent violators are overstay. Even though typical criminal case, hindi kami the tourist, they overstay. That's also not acceptable behavior. Kita maluwa kami, amula ka, taxer ka, all these kinds of things. We want people nga blue, respect taluud, and those kinds of things. So I think that's part of what we're trying to do when it comes to ensuring our other bela secure and safe. We need to have people that we trust that are going to be here and be law-abiding citizens and respect our laws.
And in addition to that, lay tirigal ko kalsugum kamestri ar adal ko ang ari ko til outside I get direct game consider sum ko criminal ra ko balul outsider bela ang ram ka ko ngira ka mo kamesto is bela. So gigi da direct ko nga consideration.
So, for example, kadra Sina, I'm not a crime regard Singapore, kadra Puriping are a crime regard Mrigel. Even though they're top the NBI, but Mrigel Obang, that would be considered the commercial list. So,
Cell, which brings to attention HSL kura malwasa hindi ka dilbela malsuko mga niya talmali rablo Amerikel malu mga niya para impacta Amerikel sa milbanet rablo bela, right?
No, I say. I mean, I gimot magi ada du girel. Of course, agi odar sa mga presidente direct informer ni consider ay kel direct national security bela o ulgram ko doltura ada sum let's say ada raxel merbela. Lekir bela. Sulang.
Maybe I'll make this my last question, Minister Mutun. Regarding ourselves, sang memorandum of sang memong tilob del stobra $1 other Bangladesh at the given time while you review the process. Kung measure sa language ra sa memor ka when one dula sang ultirak ra kurap tol monday. Question na sa ngaringiya ko ra umusubol dadala ministry ka ul ginela alak alwi da se kada komle open ra simen mo adara Bangladesh ra sel blaring yaklol demand dal ginel adara construction ngaringiya ko ra follow up lum subol all to la same la field up kel position al uwing ngara ko ra since 10 until now ngaringiya ko ra bla may sangal basing ul makata mal close at yang ngara issue din kada face.
Ak maska sulang ele malumila krim. Ak maska tool example. Ngania tool kombalil na close a financial and dekalorior. Yang ngania 15 employees ra imo, 7 employees ra imo namo di milil. Bakyosi gra gidele te alert ra gidala. Imrong mawasertil mura gil kombalil silos perarat or agyosi gal duulet to repatriate. Mga examples are abandoned. Meaning, kung balil namin wasin dekal sa amal. Namo dekal sa amal ng dogot dekal atamang. Yung ani tragedal akti site at blur kung balil hindi ko clear. At loriolo manggila tax office. Wasin namo dekal sa gil. Malmol maloriol. Base tragedal ko rapat dekal diktyak. Bato ka bibira incidences. Adal mo dekal sa ilom dollar adali. klol problem rablo maging biyo mamal sa mokri.
The follow-up per se, again, alakal kumli opening generally because of lania demand there are other construction companies, losigra laborers, not just construction, but
Actually,
primarily.
other assers.
Other assers.
Asra.
I'm asked.
El arm asa kup na pul tek punak pumusmari. Klo omror. No, it's, you know, timo plakatak lang. Serado mo ra pok minister am leko tur klo dimenden bena regal state visitor. Mama kasi bagngi talasim. Eka mamar maasam. Eka malak alwid eka dari militar. Malok. El ang kup na bitok lumakuk ki regal state visitor kasi asmere asim malutak. There's no, it's a win, it's a situation. Hindi daw mesen na mokmed al taltilal mirol madarta adang arbelaw. Daw mesen telgibal close sel pre-COVID. Ma kadamalas nung sum okar ngim kada aurora lang awas kadam karang o meset telgel namu deka aurerir emro kong ukosiga kung balil si iluk retainer tir or kada sigal do ulele to be betrayed. Siya ko ra aurora marana.
Sabemos why sila si tirgal abandon ng ngaral in the streets la following.
Egal tabulong construction. The masons are construction workers.
Hindi last kung kaya ko ka president kamle mention nila sa wanda priority ka watay gidel mo hopefully in emergency amendra la mo address sa kaltora drugs malamol makabelmente kang haringin mo so is rabi es mang ngaraygal mo daso sing kora at least ten top 3 priorities sa also man makatmo ka first 30 days 60 days on sis province.
Mal invite rawan mera January 16. Uplat of the imo on the better your rest about the share January 16 umralo sing go to trilla first of all podoga the gig the maradro will be and say I intend to read them actually mastat maradora them individually el trial share I إذا سأل مطمق مسألة hopefully next week rather stay نسأل رجوع سيجا كده هذا lunch من مبتوع بيرجع مستير سيل after 11 o'clock so sulang raw gigaran I'll be ready to announce next Thursday so malo ise kita mal so de un tal amra sur tigel tira mrin ورا بكل سلسل مشهور جدا هذا بيلاو ngara kabelment ral silse togobet di border ardir tewa ma hadi bok pasan clear ngaria jani klolat ngara MOF ngara customs and immigration ngaria benmiko ngara ministry of state ngarsel archives and media ngaria Felisar Mot ngara ministry of education Munes elementary school ma Ezra Stevenson Kaabungem Ministrovia Ngara road and equipment probably ko magada mal we wish them a happy birthday God bless them adios el olmol molo mukitanga tarbek other belaw ma belodra blue belaw ma next Tuesday one sula